are back.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
We're back.
Can you up the excitement level just a little bit?
Oh, I can.
You can?
I can if you want me
okay.
to.
All right. Well, just don't fall out of that chair if you would.
No, I'll try. I got my booster seat. But anyway,
Takes a lot.
thank you. Welcome to the General Store. I'm your host, Sheila, and we're glad that you are with us here in the 70 times 7 studio, which means you're supposed to forgive 70 times 7. Let's work on that today, class. Okay. And we want to thank our producers, Mike and Carter.
Yes,
and we would
awesome.
like to also thank some of our top fans. We got some top fans now on
Yeah,
the Facebooks
we really-
and YouTube. So who you got over there, Curt?
We really do. We've got a lot of folks who are doing a lot of
Sorry,
encouraging.
I'm going to adjust my...
Okay.
I'm going to adjust my...
That's a lot of adjustment.
my booster seat's starting to slip
Right.
out from underneath me. I
No
don't.
problem. You just adjust over there, and
Okay.
I'll read off the top.
Read the
fans.
names, yeah.
We got a lot of top fans. We got a lot of folks who are supporting us, who are giving us the likes, who are subscribing, and just really being encouraging all the way around. It's really nice of them to do that. Mike Stinson,
Great guy.
Every time.
Yeah, great guy. Thank
Yeah.
you. He's always there for us.
been there from the beginning, really.
That's for
Back to
sure.
the Cop Talk days. I remember talking to Mike and telling him we were going to do this podcast, and he was really excited for us, and just couldn't wait. And it's obvious, that he's still paying attention.
We
Thank you,
actually
Mike.
had some people who were excited that we were coming back.
Yeah, that's right. Which, thank you.
Yeah, we-
to those of you.
You know who you are.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
Exactly right. So a few more here. Angie Meacham, Linda Robertson, Leah Spears, David Vaughn, thank you. Also Kyla Porter, Linda Judd, Michael Moore, Jim Allen, who's been there for forever with us. Thank you, Jim. Doug Bolin, another
Oh yeah.
regular at the general store.
Yeah.
I mean, he rings
That's
the,
for sure.
the little bell on the
A lot.
the screen door.
And he
a lot.
shares, and
He
yeah,
does.
that's great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Doug. Judy Eads, also Rob Hamrose, Joe Wiley. Do you remember Joe? Did you ever work with Joe? I know you know Joe.
absolutely. I know Joe. Yeah.
So Joe's a retired state trooper
Oh, okay, yeah.
Newcastle.
who is a Henry County guy.
Yeah, right.
Served
He's a
on
county
their
commissioner
county
now.
commissioner
Oh,
now. That's
cool.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Were we with him at on Del Hollow Lake?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
He has a place down there, or had a place
Yeah.
down there. But and this next lady, I'm not sure. Does anybody know who Marianne O'Leary Williams is? Anybody ever heard of that?
I think it's somebody. She's from Omaha. I
Oh,
think.
is she from Omaha? Is she from Omaha? She sounds Irish. Right, so
She
Sounds
is.
like she's-
It can get up there
can
too.
get up.
Trust me. It can go 0 to 100 and no.
zero to Irish. Real
Yeah,
quick.
Yes,
exactly.
0 to Irish.
So thank you, Marianne Williams, Ron McNeil, Cindy Bell, Chris Barnett, Bill Weaver, and Betty Messel. So lots of folks with
Thank
us.
you
and,
so much. We appreciate you all so much.
Thank you for being a top fan.
Yeah, we
So-
appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I just hate to talk about it, but I'm going to. We're all getting old.
We are.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
What?
I know you don't want to hear it, but hey, listen. Listen here, Shorty. You just a few short weeks ago, you were actually talking about going to the doctor, and the doctor was getting on you about your health. That's a sign you're getting
enough.
old.
That's enough.
I'm just saying. Hey,
You know what? I did see something the other day, and you guys will relate to this. It was a picture of a cassette tape, right? The old cassettes.
Oh, yeah.
You see this? And it had a piece of tape over the corner.
yes,
Or
so you
not.
couldn't
saw
tape
that.
over
And
it.
it said, and it said, if you know why,
The
you
tape's
put
over
tape
the-
over it,
You're
then
older
you're
than-
officially old.
You're older than dirt.
Yep.
I didn't know why.
Yeah.
I didn't know why. I knew why.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Get to your point.
Yeah. So anyway, so we're all getting old. Well, no, by Pastor Jack, my pastor, he always says, that's why we're dying from the moment we're born, right?
Right.
The Bible tells us that. We know how the
Kinda
story ends,
depressing,
right?
but okay.
no, it is. It's not depressing if you know Jesus.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying,
Yes,
though.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he says that's why they make deodorant. 'Cause you're getting old and you're dying, and your body starts stinking, right? I mean, and the older you get, the more you got to wear, and the more deodorant you got to wear, and the more cologne you got to wear, right? Okay, so
Are you going somewhere with this?
Yes, I love it. I think you did. I'm just going to tell you need some deodorant.
I'm going to say so far this episode stinks.
This is really.
No, I was just going to say. So I have been
This is going to be
fighting a
interesting.
bank.
I'm
We're waiting. We're waiting.
We're
I've
standing
been fighting.
by.
Well, the last of last year and the beginning of this year is already not turning out so well for me. So, I had the the Mohs surgery for the basal cell carcinoma on my
Yes,
nose, right?
That was episode 1, I believe.
1 or 2 probably.
2,
That's
yeah.
how long ago
Okay,
it's
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's doing good. It's doing okay.
I
So we're
see
good
it.
there.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, but now I've got 2 bulge discs and a herniated disc in my back
Wow.
that I'm doing PT for and all kinds of stuff. And so, I mean, I'm just telling you, we're just
You look
falling
great,
apart.
though.
Oh, well, thanks.
You look great.
Well,
I mean,
I could
you
just
really
cover
do.
it. I'm just covering it up.
You say the nose and the discs and the bulging or whatever, but it looks. You look
Well,
great.
you can't see the bulge.
You look
Kurt.
great.
That's not. I mean,
Okay.
when you have a bulge disc, it's not like you
can't
guys can see it, right?
It's not like a bowling ball.
But, man, I
The
can
name
feel it.
alone just brings up this.
So, do any of you have back or neck problems, or do you have other issues?
Oh.
Who wants to go first?
All right, Bill.
The senior.
Sounds like you want to talk.
The senior member here.
Bill, you're the oldest. Go ahead.
I was just telling Curt earlier about I've got a week coming up, a week vacation in the
Oh, yeah.
IU Health the hospital here coming up, so we're gonna be all right.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're a week.
Yeah, doesn't that stink?
You're having a
Mary
procedure
Ann's
done.
loving it. But
Yeah, she also calls that a vacation.
exactly. She'll be in Florida somewhere.
Yeah. So
Very nice.
yeah. See, so I think we all end up facing stuff like this as we get older. That's all I was talking about. So, but so we want to know.
We do?
How's the doctor? How are you treating? What's going on there with the doctor? Is your sugar down? Are you drinking enough unsweet tea?
You know, I would hope it's down because I'm really trying very hard. And if it's not down, I'm going to be very disappointed. I'm doing my best. Okay. I'm doing my best. Like I think I said in episode 3 or 4, I'm not reaching for those known sugars like the candy bars and the M&Ms and the stuff that, usually
But what
I would
about
say.
breads and the other carbohydrates?
Potatoes.
The complex. I mean, are you or not the white carbs? I mean,
Can
are you
I
still,
help that bread has sugar in it? I mean, really,
Okay,
is that
so
my
that's
fault?
So that's the hill you're going to die on.
I mean,
then.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. But no, I try to stay away. I think I also mentioned the pop candy bread diet. If I stay away from pop candy and bread, that usually is very helpful for me. And I am trying. But I haven't had a pop, I don't think, really since early fall of last year. So
Shoot me.
no,
Shoot me now. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. So,
That's why I'll never be healthy.
Oh, stop.
No, really, because I just don't think I could give up the Diet Coke.
Is Diet Coke considered pop though?
It's caffeine.
Diet.
Yes.
It's the caffeine, I think, that you're.
I'm
And
talking
the
about
aspartame and all the.
All
the
the, good
stuff that I was going for. My vice was Mountain Dew.
Oh
forever.
yeah,
So,
yeah. That's a lot of caffeine
me
and a
too.
lot of sugar.
I think that's what brought my diabetes on me. Was I drank a lot of Mountain Dew.
No kidding.
Really?
Yep. I wasn't big. Well, when I was working up north in overnights, there wasn't anything open, so I bought Mountain Dews at the vending machines
Oh,
to keep
yeah.
me awake. Yep.
Yeah,
Sure did.
not the Diet Mountain Dew,
No.
which you did switch to.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I used to drink regular Coke, and
I did too.
And I
Love
was going to
regular Coke.
lose weight. You do?
I love regular
Oh, yeah.
Coke.
And see,
it's
it
my
tastes
second
so
favorite.
sweet to me
Oh,
now.
it does me too.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't drink it now, but I used to with my go-to. Yeah.
But I wanted to switch to Diet Coke, and I just couldn't do it. So I switched to Diet Dr. Pepper first because I didn't think it tasted as diet as Diet
Right.
Coke did,
I
and
did
then it was
Diet
able
root
to.
beer first, yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
So
Root
I
beer.
wonder-
Root beer was probably the least diety tasting drink when I first switched.
So were you just trying to get your sugar down? Is that why you went to the diet? Is that you too?
Well, I had diabetes.
Well,
so I had to switch.
Mine was more of a diet, not a diabetes thing, but mine was trying to. This has been years ago too. I was just trying to lose weight.
Yeah.
And I know it's hard to believe. Only people who have known me for a long time know I struggled with weight my whole life. I mean, I'm 4'11" and would weigh 135
I don't know
pounds.
that we
I mean,
ever were around you when you struggled with your weight. Now you went through 2 pregnancies. Other than that, I
Yeah.
mean, but not a. I don't remember ever
No.
you struggled with weight since
this
we've
was
known
actually
you.
probably
25
before.
years.
This was probably before I worked at the radio station.
Okay.
Yeah, I was chunky. I was a little chunky. So yeah, always. Oh, yes. Yeah, I was.
Really?
Like before. Yeah.
We got pictures.
Oh yeah.
Do we?
Yeah. Wait till you.
Mike.
When you. Oh no, I'm not gonna give them to Mike. No, I'm not good. But yeah, I was never as thin as I am now, and so I always trying to lose weight. But now I'm thin just because I am old. I'm getting older, and I just don't eat because food doesn't. agree with me. So that's the reason I'm thin now. But so do you have any are you trying to avoid diabetes?
Yes. At all costs. Yes.
I mean, but is that part of the reason your doctors lay off the sugar?
Well,
okay.
yes, because when the numbers come back and they say, "Hey, this is you're getting close. You're almost into a pre."
I see.
Stage,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
They give
so
you an
that's time.
A1C number.
Yes,
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
and I have mine checked every 6 months. So just trying.
Well, because that's exactly what brought this up. So I've had a checkup lately and did a complete blood panel, and my A1C came back that I was, and my mother's a type 2 diabetic. Are you type 2?
Type 1.
Oh, you're type 1.
Mm-hmm. My pancreas quit.
Late stage
Yes.
because type 1 is typically
Yes. You're exactly
pediatric
right.
or like young kids.
I was originally diagnosed as type 2, and then my doctor said, no, you're definitely a type 1. Because remember, I
Really?
lost a lot of weight.
Yes.
Trying to avoid it, and he said it wouldn't matter.
Oh, I see.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I didn't know you were type 1. Yeah, so, but my doctor said the same thing. Now, I haven't given up potato chips and all the things that you've done. I just, that's kind of my family history. My mom and dad never ate right either.
Right.
Even though they had it, it's hard.
It is.
It's so hard.
It is.
I mean, I know our body's a temple, and we should, do better to take care of it. But
it's
I'm
so
also, I'm also one of those guys. Something's going to kill you. I just as soon it be my potato chips and my Diet Coke. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like
And I go every 3 months but he says you got to have a quality of life. You know?
Right.
And you can have things that you really want. You just have to do it in moderation.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I like your doctor.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Get the phone number.
But you got to use some sense with it.
Yeah.
As with anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're Diet Mountain Dew now.
Yes.
Diet Coke.
Yes.
Water.
Oh, really? Is that
probably
just,
the
I'm past the Diet Coke.
That's the
thing.
best.
I had
That's
Okay.
the best choice.
That's what I hear.
for sure.
No
So
question.
is that by choice?
No, yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
you would-
Nobody forced it. I just.
Okay.
I used to drink way too much unsweet iced tea, and it just, it ended up 90% of my day. It seemed like in the bathroom. So anyway,
Yeah.
Hard to get things done in the bathroom,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. People wonder about the noises in the background when you're on the phone.
Yeah.
So
It's that flushing sound that gives the
Tom
breath.
Hanks. Tom Hanks in League of Their Own.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Right.
Kaboosh.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that?
All right. Well, I didn't know you were a full-on water drinker. I didn't know that.
oh yeah.
So what's your Mountain Dew? I mean, or Diet Mountain Dew? Is that your go-to?
No. Oh, I can't do Diet Mountain Dew.
Oh, you can't
Oh,
do it.
my
No, you
gosh,
don't
no.
like
In
it.
fact, I have a theory about Diet Mountain Dew.
Uh-oh.
May I apologize to the PepsiCo company right now for saying this? If they see
This does not reflect the right.
the WCSM's general
Yes,
store
yes, right.
views, yes.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that 90% of Diet Mountain Dew is bought mistakenly anyway. Because they
The
package it. I'm not kidding you. I have bought, I don't know how many Diet Mountain Dews thinking that it was the real thing. And man, I don't know.
Oh, and it tastes that bad to you?
Oh, it's awful. It's awful. What's the point? What's the
Actually,
point?
I like it.
yeah,
You get to that, I'm sure.
My drink is Diet Dr. Pepper. That's my preference.
I'm an unsweet
in
tea
a
guy,
can.
Yeah,
Diet
in the
Coke
can.
in the fountain. I think we've talked about that
Yeah,
once before.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's just weird how they have different tastes from different
So,
containers.
unsweet tea is mine.
Okay,
I know that offends you, but I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I've
That's a
come
swear word in the South.
to. That's,
Yes.
Yeah, I've come to.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm dealing with it.
Mark Deal's drink of choice.
Diet
Diet
Pepsi Wild Cherry.
Wild cherry Pepsi.
Yes, that's
Wow.
correct.
Now try to find that.
Oh yeah, that's
Try
hard.
to find that in a store.
That'd be
He
tough.
has to
Oh,
order
yeah,
it
he had-
specifically.
he-
a
that's
special
all he
order.
drinks. That's all he
That's all
drinks.
he'll drink.
Yep.
In fact, he knows
that's hard.
around the Big Ten, and
Yes.
and for
And
those of you who
buys
don't
when
know
he-
Mark, he's one of the coaches out at IU, and he goes to these venues and buys in bulk and has them shipped back.
Oh my
Yeah.
land, that's a lot
Yeah.
of work.
So it is.
Hey.
but that's
I applaud because I would do the same
He's
thing for Diet Coke. Make no doubt about
making
it.
the effort.
Yeah, for sure. Got to have my Diet Coke.
Does anybody drink coffee?
Once in a while.
I have never drank coffee.
Good for you.
Never
Wow.
taken that
Now,
plunge.
that is my.
I heard once
That's
you
your
do
vice.
it.
every morning.
Yeah, you won't go back.
I heard
coffee.
once you do it, there's no going
You
back.
like coffee?
Yeah, not
I like coffee.
not really.
I love it.
Yeah,
I don't
not
drink
really.
it that often, but I do like it.
No kidding.
Yep.
Well, there you have it. All right. Well, stay close because we're going to expand on this a little bit further when we come back to WCSM's General Store after this.
Farmers Insurance agent Christine Flynn put her experience to work for you. Christine Flynn proudly serves Monroe, Lawrence, and Greene County families and businesses and is ready to review your existing policies or provide a no-obligation quote today. Call Christine Flynn at 812-822-2905 to get smarter about your insurance. Again, that's Christine Flynn at 812-822-2905. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Technology has become more complicated and is becoming more cost prohibitive to hire the in-house talent that you need to keep your business secure and running smoothly. The AME Group can help. Outsourcing the management of your business technology gives you access to a broad range of technical expertise for less than hiring directly. AME offers managed IT services including proactive monitoring, preventative maintenance, software management, device management, and 24/7 network support to keep your technology consistent and reliable. The AME Group has been servicing the local area for over 35 years. Give Orion a call at 812-320-0389 for a free on-site assessment for your business today.
Nice. Is that you playing bass, Bill?
I don't think so. I wish.
Welcome back to WCSM's General Store in the 70x7 studio. Well, so just a bit ago, we were talking about, getting older and the aches and pains and what comes along with that. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about, because I think we all find ourselves in this scenario. And except Bill, you just lost your mother last year, right?
A year ago, last September. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and your dad passed away when you were much younger, correct?
Yeah, he passed away in 93.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but the three of us have one living parent.
Correct.
And we are finding ourselves in that, sandwich generation where we've got a parent we're taking care of or helping, and then we've also still got kids coming up, which can really be hard, I think, because, and I know at least for me, I won't speak for you guys, but and Bill, join in because you took care of your mom, helped take care of your mom as well,
Yep.
and had kids at home. But I find myself struggling. My mom has dementia, and of course, Dad passed away in 2010, and then of course I've got the boys still at home, and I find myself struggling. I want to take care of Mom because she's my mom. I love her.
Sure.
I want to make sure she has good care. I don't want to put her in a facility if I don't have to, or until I do have to.
Right.
I'm trying to keep her at her own home as long as she's safe. Now she just lives right down the road from us. So, and I'm there, a couple times a day or whatever. But I also feel like I can't leave town, to go do stuff with Harry and the boys, because I take her medicine. She can't take her own medicine. She can't get it right. So I take, I go in the morning and, get her up and get her coffee and breakfast and, all that. And then I go at night and take her something to eat, all those things. So I feel like I'm really kind of tied to Bloomington. Perry's doing it, really helping too with his dad. His mom passed away. So we're kind of in that sandwich.
Right.
And I know so many our age are where we're at. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about, for me anyway, again, won't speak for you guys, but I try to take care of Mom in biblical terms, and the Bible tells us to honor our mother and father.
Sure.
And so
Pretty simple.
yeah,
Pretty
and so you know, I can even remember talking to someone at my church growing up one time that you know, what does that look like? Like, and he's like, well, you know, you honor your mother and father, but you know, you also still have to set boundaries. I mean, you know, you can't. You can't just do you know what I mean? Like, you can't do everything, and it's okay to say no. You still do have your own family,
Sure. Right.
and things like that. He said, but you know, you just be God honoring to them. You know, just take care of them, and so that's kind of where I'm at in life, is trying to take care of Mom. You know, I brush her hair and get her dressed for church and make sure she can do all those things. So, what does that look like for you guys? And what are some maybe? How are you guys really approaching it, and what are some good pointers you can give to people who find themselves or may find themselves in that position soon?
Yeah, you know, Mom passed away. Gosh, it's been over a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was November of 21. And Lori's mom passed
Yes.
away 90 days before that, and two different scenarios.
Right.
You know, Lori's mom went through a battle with cancer, and Mom, when she found out she was sick, she was gone within a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So
Shocking.
Very different scenarios, and so I've often thought about, well, which one do you choose? You know, you don't want either. Neither, both of them suck.
You're right. Exactly.
but
yeah.
But totally different scenarios. But you know, Dad and I, we have a lot of the same interests,
Oh,
and of course, my situation's a little bit different than the two of you.
Right. You're.
Dad still works.
Yes, and he still does well.
Right. Chief of police in
Yeah.
Ellettsville, you know,
Hi,
serves
Uncle
on
Jimmy.
serves on, you know, every board that you can possibly
He's
think
very
of.
active.
Very active. Very active, and kind
Such
of
a
that,
blessing.
I you know, when you talk about We Miss Mayberry and Andy Griffith, he is
Andy
really
Griffith.
the Andy Taylor of
Yeah.
Ellettsville. You know, he's on the school board, he's the chief of police, he's on Parks and Rec, he's on senior citizen, you know, all this stuff. So he's really involved, and that is really so great for him because he is the guy who needs to stay involved.
Yes.
So you know, we've talked about him retiring and stuff, but he says, you know, he can only watch so much Matlock or Golden Girls, or he loves to play golf, but he feels like he can only play so much golf. you
Right.
know? So, but he's doing great. You know, I applaud his effort. You know, if you are at that age and you're watching this and you enjoy what you're doing, stay with what you're doing.
Stay with it.
Stay right with it.
Yes,
don't,
absolutely.
Don't let anybody talk you into, oh, you're old, you need to get out.
Yeah. Nope.
Yes. Yeah.
Not at all.
I
Do
completely
not-
agree with that statement.
Yeah, I mean,
Keep moving if you can.
keep
And that's one thing
moving.
with Mom. Even though she's cognitive issues are, you know, kept becoming worse, but she still will get up and, like in the summertime, I have to really be careful. Like, she'd be out there with a chainsaw cutting a tree down. I mean, my mom was always like a really worker. You know what I mean?
I had to take my saw away from my mom because and then hide the ladder. 'Cause
Yes.
she would be up, you know, trimming trees and whatever. Wow.
Yeah. So, but if you can safely work
Yes,
and
sure,
stay
of course.
active, it's so important.
Yeah.
And I love that you support your dad in that. So-
Absolutely, and like I said, we have a lot of the same interests. So you know, every time if we go somewhere, it's usually to a ball game,
Yeah.
you know, or something like that. You know, he's going with us. You know, since Mom's been gone, it's been nice to spend that time with
Yeah.
him. So
Now with your mom, she was quite old though. I mean, she had
she
lived a
was
good
92.
long life.
Yeah, definitely did.
Yeah.
Definitely did. She, you know, after Dad passed away, that was her whole life. They'd planned
Yeah.
on you know, after
That's
he
so
retired,
hard.
they were gonna, you know, just spend their time traveling.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it didn't
Yeah.
pan out that way for her. But you know, go down, pick her up, take her to ball games. She got to watch about all of Andy's ball games through high school,
Which I'm sure she loved.
Oh yeah. She'd tell me stories about, you know, when she was in high school, Needmore.
Yeah.
When they'd beat Olytic, they'd walk down to they'd give them the day off of school, and they'd walk down and make, you know, holler at school at Olytic kids in school, and then come home. So yeah, she was ornery. She told me she was 4'12" one time. So you know, it's a different kind of math they taught them.
So wait a minute. Are we talking about like pre-trash talking days? Is that what you're saying? That
Yes,
they would
I
go
know.
and
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
Yeah.
I thought trash
But
talking.
you mean they would let them out of school to do
Yes,
it?
yeah.
The school sanctioned?
Yes.
Now that's my kind of school.
Yeah. Back in the day.
That is hysterical.
Wow. And
Yeah.
then what years are we talking here? The 40s, 50s?
40s, late 40s.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
It wasn't in a different world.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is so
Yeah, she
funny.
always loved to tell that story.
That
Yeah.
is so funny.
It's good stuff.
So
good
funny.
stuff.
That is great. So now your mom.
She's pretty active.
Is she?
Yep. Last month she just turned 84.
Oh,
Yep.
It's hard to believe.
Yep. And she still lives it by herself. But fortunately for me, my brother Aaron lives right beside. They literally share the same driveway.
Oh,
so
that's
he's there
great.
and checks in every morning with her. And she has coffee waiting for him and things of that nature. And she's doing great. I take her. We share taking her to the doctor and things
Sure.
of that nature.
because she has 3 boys.
She does. Yes, she
Not a
does.
daughter.
She talks to Brett every night at 9:00. I have to get an update every time.
Well, Brett's her favorite, just so you know. But anyway, I mean, what are you going to do?
I mean,
There's got to be one. Somebody's got to be a favorite.
it's hard to live up to Brad.
Yeah,
right, right.
She does crossword puzzle every morning.
Oh,
she
that's
looks forward
great
to
for
that.
her.
Yeah, she does that, and those are I couldn't do them.
Oh, no, yeah.
She's very good at it, and she takes pride in getting that done. Have her morning coffee, and then she'll watch the news shows, and she gets on the Facebook.
Oh, she does?
Yes, we got her an iPad, and we got her on the Facebook and showed her how to scroll through and.
Wanda's got
and
the
she-
Facebook.
Is
Yes,
she-
she absolutely loves it. Yeah, she loves
follows?
the Facebook. Oh yeah,
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Outstanding.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we've been blessed. She's very active and does great. And
Now, does she drive?
No, she
Okay.
does not drive anymore. She
Okay.
does have a car,
Yeah.
a Cadillac.
Very nice. Do you worry about that she's going to sneak out in it?
No.
Oh, she's good. Because my mom,
No.
luckily,
My mom never enjoyed driving anyway
Oh,
for
okay.
whatever reason, but she never was.
Oh, you couldn't keep my mom in the house.
She hated to drive to Bloomington.
Her cars quit working.
Yeah.
Mysteriously.
I mean, it's really weird, both of them. I don't
It
know.
is weird. At the same
Very
time,
strange, yeah.
No,
So-
no,
Very
Aaron.
strange.
Aaron or I take her, and Brett.
Yeah.
She's got mobility as far as if she needs to go somewhere, we take her.
Mm-hmm.
She likes her Little Debbie oatmeal cakes
There you
Oh,
go.
and
okay.
Yoplait yogurt.
Okay.
That she
Very
loves
good.
that stuff.
Now, do you take her to the grocery store, or do you go get her
Aaron
groceries
mostly
for her?
does
Okay.
that with her. Yeah, they shop together. Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. She does real well though.
That's awesome.
Yep, we've been blessed.
Good stuff.
My dad passed away in 2011. It's hard to believe it's been that long ago.
it is.
Sorry.
Well,
Yep.
you mentioned your dad was 2010.
2010. Isn't that hard to believe?
Where does
It'll be
time go?
just past
Yeah.
12 years. Yeah, it'll be 13 this year.
My dad was. You were talking about your dad. He was on stage performing.
Yeah.
My dad was out building fence the day he passed away. And came in and said he didn't feel well. And mom said, "You want an ambulance?" No, I don't want no ambulance. So our neighbor, because my mom doesn't like to drive, my neighbor came across and took him in on the way. He just killed over. That was it.
In the neighbor's car?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that part
Well,
of the
they
story.
got him. They met
okay.
an ambulance, but
I see.
he had
Right,
already.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah.
Hard to believe that we've been together for so long. We've seen the birthing of the babies.
Yes.
And the adoptions,
Yes.
and we've even been through most of our parents' deaths
Yeah.
with
Unbelievable. Wow.
with each other. We've been together a long time, guys,
For
fellers.
sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully, got many more years
There you go.
to come. Maybe some weddings. Is anybody getting close? I know you're not. You've got one
I'm
married.
already married.
No,
I'm not doing it again.
He's done with that.
he's afraid Mary Ann's going to go 0 to Irish again really fast. Yeah. No, he wanted to clarify real quick. I'm not getting married, Mary Ann. I don't know what she's talking about.
He wants to get that out in the open
Yeah.
right
Yes.
now.
No, now you already have one married.
Yep,
and
Andy's
grand-
married, and 3 grandkids with him,
Yes,
Oh, that's
and then
Jordan just had a.
Jordan and his girlfriend,
Yeah.
had a baby boy. So
Yeah.
Hey,
yep. So I got 4 grandkids. Mickey, she just motoring right along.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right, Mickey.
Yeah,
I
nothing
love
wrong with
Mickey.
that.
She's hilarious.
I love her too. Wow, what a light she
great.
is.
Yeah.
Now
Are
I
you
know.
going to ask Curt if he's got any close to getting married?
Yeah, so I know you and I don't because our kids are about the same age.
Yeah.
Right.
But you've got a couple that are of age, actually.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
is
yeah.
any Jack?
I do.
Sam?
I do.
Anyone?
They're still following their careers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jack lives in Orlando. Sam lives in Indianapolis. They're both working all the time. I think they're open to the idea. I don't think they're in any hurry about it. So we'll just see.
Mom's
I'm
not
just
pushing
kidding.
them.
No.
I'm just kidding with you.
Mom would rather them take it slow than choose unwisely.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You don't want that.
Now
idea.
the third and the fourth kid,
Yeah.
they both have relationships. With
Really?
Yeah, I know. I know. It's kinda
Joe
weird.
and
Sarah. Yeah, I know.
wait a minute. This is breaking news.
Sarah has a boyfriend.
Sarah has a boyfriend?
I bet he's a Boilermaker.
Stop saying that.
Oh, no.
Stop it.
Is he a Boilermaker?
Can you believe he didn't just he didn't say you guys know Sarah? You
It hurts.
have you met him?
Lori has.
This is really big news.
Lori has met him. Jack has met him. I think Joe and also the little.
He's tearing up.
John. And, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
Tissue.
This, I will tell you. Sarah never had a boyfriend.
I know.
This is
big
her
news.
first boyfriend.
Wow.
Yeah. So from what I understand, he is great. He's a great kid, Christian. Absolutely adores Sarah.
Do you think?
know.
Did you think that would be anything different? You raised her right.
Well, not with her. I did not think it would be different. She's a tough cookie. She really is, and it takes a lot to break through.
Yeah.
To peel back those layers of Sarah, because she's that way. But man, it's I don't
Different
know.
for Dad, huh?
I don't know how I'm going to get through some life events that are coming sometime.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I have not met him yet.
You know what's gonna happen is whoever it is, whoever God chooses for her, God is gonna put it on your heart that you're gonna love him, and it's gonna be another son,
Right.
and it's gonna be okay.
Right.
It's all
I'm not
gonna be
going to
okay.
kill him.
No, I don't think so.
Good. Good to know.
I don't
Is he
think
watching?
So. I think God knows what he's doing.
Yeah. No question about it. No
Yeah.
question about it. And everything that I've got back, my reconnaissance, my background checks on this kid.
Right.
A1.
But you
A1.
are going to have him come down and do a lie detector, right? You got the whole.
He's got
Okay, good.
He's got
All
the
right.
background check
That's
That's
started.
good. Yeah.
Just getting
Perfect.
started. Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. All right. Well, hey, nothing like trusting your kids.
That's right. To a degree. Okay? All right. We're not flipping burgers here. We're
Right,
talking
right.
about
This
the
is a
kid's
big deal.
future.
It's a
That's
big
right.
deal.
So,
That is fantastic. Well, you just never know what you're going to learn
no,
No.
you don't.
at the general store. So there, you heard it here first. Sarah has a boyfriend. I'm as shocked as you are, really.
She's going to kill me.
So that's okay. We love you, Sarah Grace.
Yes, indeed.
So good. Well, thank you for joining us. If it's the Lord's will, we'll be back again next Friday for another edition of WCSM's General Store from the 70x7 studio. Thank you to Mike and Carter, our producers, and for Bill, Curt, and Mark. I'm Sheila. We'll catch you next time here at the General Store.